Hi guys, welcome back to the high school tournament going on today at the University of Montana. For this game, we're going to have Sentinel High School going against East Helena, Map Haven, with Sentinel High School starting off on attack and East Helena starting off on defense. As we can see, once again, aside from the Tahoe, maybe the Rays, we have once again a very common agent pool even picked by Sentinel. Whereas it's a little bit more unique in the picked by we have two Sentinels, which is a relatively decent idea considering the fact that this map is so attacker sided. It might, however, it depends on if they. Okay, so it looks like Sentinel is going to start off a hard C push here with the Cypher lurking in garage. Or okay.
Revealing area. There they are.
Io almost gets the kill on Deadlock, but is unfortunate killed. But luckily, Nimbus is able to trade it out. East Helena begins rotating over, and Sentinel High has officially sight.
Last player standing.
Cover going out.
Active sight.
So this should be the buy round for Sentinel High School, and hopefully East Helena will save here. Some people have a different strategy of doing it, but the one that has been most shown to work is saving second round if you.
So,
Okay, well, it looks like Sentinel is deciding to go towards A this time with the Cypher once again lurking. With the Omen being seen, they're just starting to push down short. It does look like East Helena is doing a relatively quick rotate with almost all of their players going towards A now. Fortunately, the Omen does smoke in the open, so he is able to get off relatively.
Last player standing.
by the
Nice try from the Deadlock.
you're all
I think they're gonna do a C garage split. Because usually if they go B, they'll have someone go in. It is possible that they'll all end up going through.
I have the spike. There. Last player standing. Flawless.
East
Another-
Helena does get picked off again. looks like this time we're gonna get that garage C split that I was talking about last time. So, as a member of the Sentinels, do you know why specifically they typically have the Rays carry Spike? Is there a specific strategy behind that?
Usually,
Scanning ahead.
I'm not actually entirely too sure, just because on our last meeting state there was a very big meeting, Aaron, and he gave a lot of tips, and it completely changed our
One
entire
enemy
strategy.
remaining.
Not entirely, but there was a lot of changes to the strategy that probably threw some of the other teams away.
Makes
And
sense.
since I'm not on the main team,
Level heads until
I
we're
paid attention when they went over my characters that I play. Didn't
That is fair. That is
I?
fair. It just be like that sometimes. It's
There-
also, with you being relatively new to Valorant, it's probably not all. Looks like Vile has the lineups here with the dart this guy.
revealing area.
Looks like they unfortunately stacked C round, which was the wrong call, but at the very least, there are still 2 people on A fight off the 5 players. Seeing a lot more utility usage this game than before in the East Helena games. Fortunately, Nimbus does not check his corners, so the Gecko is able to pick him off.
But
He did get traded, but
it
with
was
Nimbus being one of their best players, I think that that was a very good
a very good trade.
They know that they have a Bucky now. I'm not sure if going Bucky with Heaven with the Bucky is the best idea, but maybe if they plan to drop down and go towards Hell.
You have
It could also be that he's trying to pre-predict the Omen
Last
TP up
player
again.
standing.
I think the best thing to do this round, well, I guess they don't need to save because they have money, but it's late enough that they should.
gonna run. Will I die? Yeah.
Limzador getting an ace that round. Great round for him. And then he gets the 6k by killing himself off.
I mean, yeah.
Not the best for eco, but I mean, sometimes it just happens when you're. So far, the score is 0-5, with East Helena being able to buy for the most part. Yeah, they can all buy. And Sentinel High also being able to buy. At this point, East Helena has not been able to really hold down sites, but they have been able to stall the pushes a little bit. Looks like Sentinel High is going to be doing a default here with some going C, Barrage, and A. Possibly looking for someone to push up or just to get a random pick.
All staying back.
Does look like the East Helena players are getting a little over eager and Big C a little bit more unattended.
Not be good. Sentinel High School C is open.
The lack of info here just has East Helena kind of forced to go flank here or do some other crazy play in order to get information on who the players are. Unfortunately, though, if the Omen does see them while they're rotating back through B, that could cause quite a few problems for them. Does seem like Sentinel was a little bit slow on the site take, which did give them the chance to get back onto site. But Nimbus is able to take care of that small
30 seconds
juke
left.
by just killing everyone off.
Angle held by Nimbus.
Great pick from B1C.
Last player standing.
Fortunately, the deadlock does get picked off, so it's now a 1v4. And the time is starting to run out again. And see the shot from A-Link. So, a better round than some of the rounds from East Helena. And there were a few slip-ups on Sentinel's end. Unfortunately, they weren't able to capitalize off of them. But they might be able to in one of these future rounds, as there's still 6 left in the half. Hopefully, they can get a few more rounds, because once again, they did pick a more defender-sided team for having 2 Sentinels. So,
Defending side is all stacking at A. How this plays out.
holding the Bucky from window here is not the
That-
best
yeah,
idea
I'm not
because
sure
the
what they're
range is
doing.
very. Go, swing! He's right there.
What are, you have a Bucky.
No,
You
it's
could
okay. It's okay. They didn't
Yeah,
check
they-
the corner, so maybe.
Dangle. Oh, wow.
Great pick from King Throwbook.
Teleport to get out of there. That Sentinel High School is. And Helena does not know. But it's that Helena's rotation. Okay.
Spike planted.
East Helena's whole team is currently being held back by Toast sitting mid. And the Gecko is picked off by
Last player standing.
Nimbus.
And Chris also proceeds to pick off Bowman.
Not sure why. Never mind.
Paige able to get a great pick off of Toast.
No charge.
Fortunately, does not expect Nimbus to also swing that corner, so it does get trade. The Nimbus does get the trade. At this point, East Helena has all of their ults, so hopefully they'll be able to capitalize off that a little bit. Maybe ISO ult from the beginning of round, or to have res available at all times, or use Gecko hold to hold them back a little bit. There are a lot of things that they can do with this, and not a whole lot that Sentinel would be able to do if they play it right. Unfortunately, though, they still don't have a great buy with the thus far 7-loss streak. Does look like their gamble stack is going to work out a little bit here, but Sentinel still has the advantage of having 4 players on a person. Oh,
I know exactly.
and unfortunately, with that early pick, it's gonna have most of the people from A rotate off and give Sentinel the site for free. That was a great lurk. Helped give a lot of time for Sentinels.
Good angle held by.
Toast is able to get one, but is traded. Echo is up here alone again, and it seems like his team is trying to protect B from another possible lurk, although the bomb is down, so they are going to have to hurry up their strategy here.
Program is able to take out Nimbus. Little time remaining to defuse the bomb. We're all just gonna back out and a smart move. Ramen Noodles is able to is taken out by the bomb. To Bolt. Sage.
Last player standing.
team is on
Spike planted.
5v1. Pickle is down. Flawless round.
One of my cameras is broken. Oh, wait. Okay, it's fine. This goes here. Yes, this should do.
See. Okay. Spike was taken. Bullets. That did not work out for V1C though. Spike is being rotated out of season 2.
Here.
Shots. Front was taken down.
One enemy remaining.
Able to take down Mr. Pickle. 10-0. Have to make a fast decision.
Remember, wipe the
Wait, what do you mean they can't see all of it?
It's just good crime scene etiquette.
That's what's being streamed.
Did you mess with it?
Apparently it's fixed.
Oh, this is a nice
Tabbed it,
one.
right? Fuck.
Oh, yeah. Tabbed out.
Don't tab out.
Well, because
Here. I'm not sure. Come get me again if it like.
Okay.
Not check his corner. Let's take it out. Rob Noodles is able to take out King Crow.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Flawless round by Sentinel High School. Packer side.
Last round in the half.
Last round until the switch. Bill eats Helena. Let's see.
Watch your step.
unfortunately, I feel like the only way for these guys to get a win on defense would be to 5-stack a site and either retake together or all to push it. There are a lot of different ways that you could play these situations, but currently they're not changing it up a whole lot, which is probably why I haven't. Although they are getting better about rotating faster.
Hopefully they'll choose a smart decision to use for the switch.
Only one ult right now.
TP by Flip. And at C.
Drone going out.
Sentinels is doing really well that a lot of people struggle with. Despite the win streak that they're on currently, they're still playing extremely cautiously, which is typically where a lot of teams go wrong, is that they start getting extremely overconfident. But that PP there kind of showed that they understand that this team still, like, there's always a chance that another team will come back.
For their very last breath.
The switch. It seems that they're all going C. Cypher. Cypher's backing out of C. This might not to work out for Helena. See, so interesting.
Our radio night is not theirs to take. Drone going out.
This camera.
Hopefully with that early util, everyone from East Helena will quickly rotate over. It appears that East Helena does not have any super great flank trips, with the deadlock thing only being opened by sound. Deadlock also being dead at this point. Sentinel is gonna retake and get 2 kills on the retake already.
All missiles away.
Get him. One enemy remaining.
Once again, Sentinels is using a great deal of utility just to really
Triggered.
everything that they can in their power to.
Smoke by.
Last player standing.
That
And
was
East
good.
Helena is able to get around. Great job by them.
That was good by the violin. Very close. If violin had missed their shot, it would have set on that.
This goes here. That goes there.
Helena. Their B. I'm taking B.
Making cover.
As they are A.
This could be a great play by Flimsy Door. However, with the gun difference, this could also turn out very poorly. He does, in fact, get taken out by B1C, and Toast goes on to trade, getting a very nice headshot on,
A. One enemy remaining.
and that's
That's
game.
the game.
Defenders
It was
win.
a good attempt from East Helena. Great gameplay. It's a great gameplay from. Should be back soon with the Bulldogs versus Sentinel game for this, and I believe that will be the final. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.